So the question is from the field of technology policy in which I work. When we are grappling with all these biases and stereotypes in the real world, and then this gets translated into the cyber world, and you're dealing with the black box of algorithms, and it's hard enough to figure out the real world problems. It's hard enough to figure out technology. How do these intersect, and how do you see this, compounding problem being solved by the bar and bench in future?
That's a huge question. That was one of the reasons why I dissented in Aadhaar. But it's. I also dissented where an issue of technology which was not gender bias was treated as an issue of gender. For instance, we were confronted with this question as to whether you can have technology in family court matters, video conferencing in family court matters. And the majority of our court felt that by having video conferencing in family court matters, this would actually affect the dignity of gender and that women would be at a disadvantage. And I said, good heavens, it's to the contrary. Technology, in this case at least, is gender neutral. And there's no reason to postulate that only, say the family court is situated in Delhi, there's no reason to believe that only the husband would be in Bangalore and that therefore he would be using the technology. It's equally as likely or even more likely that if the family court is, say, in Chhattisgarh, that the wife would be perhaps in a job in Chennai and the husband may be somewhere in either in Chhattisgarh or some other place. So this was a case where I felt that technology was in that sense not was gender neutral, and the court was rejecting technology on grounds of lack of gender neutrality, which is not the case. I don't want to speak about my own judgment in the dissent in Aadhaar. That's not fair because obviously I'm wrong because 4 other people felt that I was wrong. But an important issue. When I say that I'm wrong, I mean obviously I mean it from the perspective of the fact that that's not the prevailing position in law today in our court. I still stand by what I've written. But what I felt was this, that there are very important issues of exclusion which have disparate impacts, particularly on marginalized groups and particularly among the women among the marginalized.